lot of counter shenanigans the other team can do. Once again, on the red team is going to be played by Return of the Tempest, and the blue team is going to be played by Brave New World. And the splits are coming out. Looks like they're going to attempt to grab the quarry, possibly, and looks like Annabelle is going to be going over to the quarry, and they are going to take Cuff and Who and QU and try and grab over to the quarry as well. I'm not sure if they're going to actually succeed in that or not. Let's actually take a look at the quarry fight here. We're going to take a look at the perspective of the Ranger for Team Return of the Tempest, and he's actually going to just kind of port back there. He did drop that portal, so this is going to be a issue for his team. He's going to say, can we grab mid? No? Okay, let's all go over to the quarry and just kind of mass onto here. But we are going to see Jasmine actually go down here. Can he get rallied there? Very, very close there. Nice job there by Team Tempest. Going to be able to rally up and do a pretty good job at trying to just kind of counteract of what happened the last game. We do see Cuffy actually go down as well, and almost a stomp there by Cuffy, going to be rallied there and use that withdrawal. Sir Ezreal unfortunately going to go down there as well. Mid fight very, very kind of chaotic right now. Lots of AoE spells going off right now. Some good AoE drops being dropped here as well. But as of right now, the current leaders and victors that are going to be ahead right now is going to be Brave New World with a 30 to 17 point advantage here, and it looks like there's going to be another stomp there for Team Brave New World, so that's going to put them a little bit extra ahead here. Taking a look at the quarry, we did just see Annabelle able to push back the Mesmer once again, but he did drop that portal and teleport back. Unfortunately, mid is just another heavy point of contention, and I think we're going to see what we've seen the last two games as the one team gets too focused on one point and significantly fall behind in points right now.
Yeah, it's so common with all teams at the moment. I think the sign of a really good team is that map awareness that we've been talking about recently. There were some good moves actually there from Red on that fight. They did actually do really well with the Necro there. The Mesmer actually popped his full invis, and they all ran down and rested him, and the Necro got out of the fight. So there's some good moves in there. There is some awareness in the team, and they know what's going on. So, I mean, yeah, let's pull it together, Red. Get regrouped. Look, there you go. That's what they're doing. They're going to regroup on their close point, and they're going to push out. That is exactly what they need to do at the moment. They need to potentially get these they need to get these two guys down. They need to get the point back, and then they need to either rush far or rush mid, get those kills quickly. I think they can pull some pointage back here. They are doing better than they did in the last game. I think they just needed to get their feet a bit.
No, I would definitely agree. I think the regroup at their home point is something that they desperately need to do. Stop trying to worry about middle. I think another thing that they can try and do is send one person to the close point of Brave New World. I think that'll really help as well. And as you can see, they're actually draining the health of Brave New World pretty good right now. Most of Brave New World is actually very, very low here as they're focused onto this quarry area here. We did just see the Necro pop a lot of his AoE damage here, but unfortunately going to go down here very, very quickly here. He still does have that heal. Can he use it in time? Going to be feared and going to be stunned here just a little bit there, and unfortunately not going to be able to use his heal. Going to go down here very, very quickly here. Can he get rallied here? Unfortunately not going to be the case. Stop is going to go off here, and we do see Sir Ezreal try and deal as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, he's going to go down here once again as well, and just complete dominance right now by the Brave New World, and just very, very good at rotating and knowing when to rotate.
Yeah, they pushed. They sensed the regroup push from Red, and they've done really good to counteract it by completely morally destroying them at their close point. They'll just do it again if Red regroup there. So what we've seen is we've seen Abel go to the waterfall. Really good move there to go and pull one or two of blue away, and they're changing it up. So Red got the makings, got the fort patterns, got everything. You can see they're thinking about the map. You can see they're trying to change stuff. Whereas the other teams, I think we've seen the last few matches that have been beaten, haven't really changed up the tactics much. And fair play. These are the kind of things that are going to help these guys to get better. But unfortunately, made a tiny mistake and went to get down, but actually just did get a decap on waterfall, and Coffee's just noticed. He's coming back and he's going to be one-on-one versus a Spirit Ranger, so there is no point. But he did the important thing, got decap, so he got a good 20 points ahead again from doing that. Really, you see Lil, going down almost on Quarry, but actually just did get a res there, Spirit Ranger. Using an interesting heal, not sure I'd do exactly the same thing. Mainly for, it looks like the endurance regeneration, so trying to use that dodge. More probably using that as if he's on his own running bunker, and actually not going to get support for a while, because that's actually quite an interesting one to use. So that's probably quite a good move if he's on his own quite a lot of the time. I mean, it's 260 points to 88. Red not hitting the 100-point score yet. I'm not sure how it's going to go for Red, really. I'm pretty sure how it's going to go for Red.
No, I would definitely agree. I mean, there's something that can be said for just complete team communication as well as just knowing when to kind of rotate and when to not rotate. We did see Team Tempest do a good job at trying to regroup on their quarry a little bit back, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. That they need to try and get some more points there. Unfortunately, their close point is also capped and going to be decapped and taken over by the Ranger from the Brave New World, which his name is Lylovi. I'm just going to call him Lyl because that's about the easiest thing I can say. So, one thing that I think that we're going to possibly see from Brave New World is a possible Guild Lord rush once they hit to 350 points. Now, keep in mind that this is actually a pretty slow game. We did see last game that around this mark, it was about a 500-point lead for the Brave New World. So this is a little bit of a slower game. So we are seeing Tempest kind of hang on a little bit more, doing a little bit better at kind of controlling the points. But one thing that they really need to kind of work on is who to rotate and who to leave on points. We are going to see LYL going down here very, very shortly here. His heal is off cooldown for about 10 seconds, so not going to be able to really do much of anything. Unfortunately, he does go down there as well. Sir Ezreal going to try and rally his teammate. Can he grab it? Shadow Refuge is going to pop there, and unfortunately, that's going to be a stomp there onto LY. So this is going to be a possible quarry takeover for Team Tempest, and this could be a 2-cap for them, allowing them to kind of get up in points. And we do see both gates for both teams down. So if a Guild Lord rush wanted to happen, then that's going to be the case. And that is exactly the case right now as we see Brave New World go in for that Guild Lord. It's just so low there. That warrior doing so much damage. Didn't even actually become to the attention of the Tempest right there. We do see the Almighty actually dealing a significant amount of damage to this Guild Lord. Is he going to be able to get it down? I don't think he's going to be able to. The rest of his team is not here. We do see a Mesmer in present as well, and he is going to get stomped out as well. Lots of good damage on the Guild Lord, and that's going to be game for Team Brave New World as they move up to the semifinal.